Hey guys, AK-47 Master here, back with an episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. If you're wondering why I'm at the menu, because I just want to let you guys know this is going to be one of the last episodes of this Let's Play. So, we are going to be starting the last day of investigation. It's day 3. This is pretty much it. After this is the final trial, and then the credits. There's not really a whole lot left here, so I thought I might as well start it off like that. So December 27th, 2:11 p.m. Phoenix Wright and Company Law Offices. So this is pretty much it. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of murder. Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed? I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently. But he'd never take someone's life. Never. Nick. Yo, how is everyone doing? What'd you think of my performance today? I had him swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya? Swooning? Me? Oh yes. I do remember feeling faint. Right on. Tell me the truth. It was like love at first sight, right? Love at first sight. Right, Nick? Huh? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. Oh, whoa, dude, that's pretty, I think you can do better than that. Come on, I saved Edgeworth in there, buddy. Edgy. You guys should be bowing before me. Yeah, bow before your hero. Alright, so this guy's here for comic relief and nothing else. Larry, you really helped out in the trial today. You did. If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty. Ha 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 ha. But seriously, Nick, that boat shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet. Way to spoil the mood, Larry. He's bipolar or something. Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know? But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night? Nick? I don't know. But what I do know is I'm going to believe in you two until the end. Us two? Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right? Nah, he means me, right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry. Not me? But why you, Larry? Well, actually, yeah. Why me, Nick? What did I do? Oh, enough with the silent treatment. Alright, let's talk about Edgeworth. Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. But when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? Huh. You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. Wait, was that when you two were classmates? Yes, in grade school. They saved me, Miles and Larry. They saved me and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know? What? Hey Larry, what's he talking about? Huh? Sorry, I kinda forgot. Oh. Okay, Nick, out with it. I want to hear this story today, and that's final. Okay, I'll tell you. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the beginning of spring, 4th grade. I was on trial, a class trial. A class trial? What's the class trial about? You remember, Larry? Spring, 4th grade. A kid in my class got his lunch money stolen. Lunch money? Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home. Huh? I see. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared, with $38 still inside. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why you forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class. So, they thought you did it? Yeah, the kids in class said I should be put on trial. Trial? So the next day we had a classroom trial with me as the defendant. He had spiky hair even back then. I didn't do it. Guilty, he did it. Guilty, it was you. Thief! Give me my money back. You're such a meanie. No one play with you. Play with them. Just admit it, you did it. You can't hide the truth. We're not gonna play with you anymore. Yeah, no borrowing my eraser. You shouldn't be allowed on the relay race. Give me my 50% I loaned you. How did you rob the bank too? Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Apologize to the class, Phoenix. I don't wanna. I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad, I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I had done it. I tried to apologize. I went over to where the boy was sitting. That's when it happened. You shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed, amateurs. Miles? Even he had the same hairdo. Look at him. It wasn't you who stole my money, wasn't it? No. Then you shouldn't have to apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. But Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah, he did it. He's the one. We don't need proof. Make him say he's sorry. Why don't you all just shut up? This is always how it is. Everyone ganging up and picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. Ah, Larry. Young Larry. Very well. I will place the money myself. This classroom trial is over. That's how it happens. After that, the three of us were always friends. That's so sad. I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone, without a friend in the world. You did a good thing, Larry. Yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So I took it out kinda personally, see? When something smells, it's usually the butts. Alright, Edward's goals. Anyway, Edward and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. I'm gonna become a defense attorney, just like my daddy. A famous defense attorney. Then a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. The DL6 incident? Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death. That's so sad. Huh. It was several years later when I heard Edward's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney. Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all. That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him I don't know how many times. He never replied. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he had become who he became. That's when I decided. What? You don't mean... That's why he became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth? If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. In court. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believed in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who could help him. Whoa, Nick. So is that why you helped me out for free? Yes. I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Aw, Nick. Hey, Nick. We have to save Mr. Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do, okay? Right. It very well may be. First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is. I'd settle for who. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I won't no longer need. Okay, let's go. Alright. So now moving on, first place we're going to want to hit up is the Gourd Lake entrance, or Gourd Lake in general. So showing up here at the park entrance, we meet up Gumshoe. Hey pal, long time no see. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Close one day, eh? I got so worked up I snapped my tie in half. I think you may have some anger issues though. Sorry about that. No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we now know who really did it. You mean the boat shop caretaker? Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal. Detective Gumshoe sure is active today. Oh, one other thing. Eek! No one could go into the woods today. The woods? Where Lotto was camping? Huh. Well, you can see, the woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one could go in for a while. Oh, I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble then. I didn't even have to make the pun. She already made it for me. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. That we will. Okay, moving on to the beach. On to the beach. It looks like the Steel Samurai statue's gone too. Huh? The steel eyesore is missing. Eyesore? Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too. I guess Larry's been too busy with the trial to show up for work. Or he's too busy messing around the offices doing God knows what while we're away. Whoops, I misclicked. Again, I really wish they had an overworld hub map where you can go any location you want no matter where you are. But unfortunately that's not available. Alright, boat rental shop. That old caretaker got away. Yep. I never imagined he might be the real murderer. Ahem. I know that clearing of the throat anywhere. Oh ho, hello, what might you be doing here? Out for a walk, the days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see? Mr. Grossberg, there's no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow. That is true, yes. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Well, I'm not sure about that. Ho ho, what do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. Thanks. Bye. What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway? Who knows? Well, first Hammond, now him. What is all with all these court officials showing up at this vacant rental shop? Anyways, we'll be entering that place and checking for more clues on the next episode of Phoenix Wright's Attorney. I'm AK-47 Master, and I hope you enjoyed. See you guys in the next episode.